Technology is quickly closing the gap between what is human and superhuman. If you've always dreamt of having superpowers, you'll be excited to check out these amazing advances in technology. There are many coolest gadgets on the market that can give you superpowers. Here are the list of gadgets that will give you superpower. This is a new gadget on Amazon and is included in the top 5 for a reason. X-ray vision is a superpower that humans acquired a century ago, but new research could lead to a new way to see through solid objects, a way that is more cost-effective, practical, and significantly less likely to lead to cancer. Using low-cost Wi-Fi technology, MIT professor Dina Katabi and her student Fadel Abid are working to develop a way to look through walls. The system, called Wi-Fi, is based on a concept similar to radar and sonar imaging. But in contrast to radar and sonar, Wi-Fi transmits a low-power Wi-Fi signal and uses the signal's reflections to track humans. It can do so even if the humans are in closed rooms or hiding behind a wall. Once the system has canceled out all of the reflections from static objects, it can then concentrate on tracking the person as he or she moves around the room. Most previous attempts to track moving targets through walls have done so using an array of spaced antennas, each capturing the signal reflected off a person moving through the environment. But this would be too expensive and bulky for use in a handheld device. The device can also detect gestures or movements by a person standing behind a wall, such as a wave of the arm. This would allow it to be used as a gesture-based interface for controlling lighting or appliances within the home, such as turning off the lights in another room with the wave of an arm. Are you concerned about hidden cameras watching you in a hotel, dressing room, public bathrooms, offices, and Airbnbs? Hidden cameras are creepy and invade your privacy without your knowledge. Spyfinder is a device that helps you locate them in any room. It is quite easy to use too. Just peep through its viewfinder to see any hidden cameras in the room illuminated by the gadget's 6 super bright LED lights. The Spyfinder can locate camera lenses hidden 45 feet away. Activate the Spyfinder by pushing the button one time. This turns on the array of ultra-bright LED. Point the light out into the room, look through a viewfinder, and slowly scan the room. A detected hidden camera lens will appear as a flickering bright spot through the Spyfinder's viewfinder. The Spyfinder Pro is even easier to use and more advanced. There are no complicated bar graphs to read. The hidden device does not need to be transmitting any signal for the Spyfinder Pro to find it. Modeling generated through mathematical algorithms and the study of forms have allowed us to develop unique design skills. Bionic Hand brings a new dimension to existence. One of the unique features of the Bionic Hand is modularity. Each finger is standalone and has been designed to be part of an alternative configurations. Soon, the components that allow different assemblies will be available. You will create 3-finger clamps for installations on human-like robots or wearable human armor devices. The Bionic 3D printed device lets you control your body in a sort of remote manner, giving you a comfortable working experience with a good fit and weight that resonate well with you. Integrating this device lets you add more abilities to your body. With it, you can achieve more flexibility and efficiency in performing simple tasks, such as handling objects, typing on a keyboard, cleaning, and cooking. Its application can also extend to performing leisure activities like gaming, music, and sports. The Flur Scout TX is a pocket-sized thermal vision monocular for exploring the outdoors at night and in low-light conditions. It reveals your surroundings and helps you to see people, objects, and animals over 100 yards away. One of the applications of the Flur Scout TK is to track the suspect on the ground using forward-looking infrared. The Flur cameras are law enforcement helicopters, have cooled systems and larger lenses that give them much greater capabilities than the smaller systems used on the ground. The Scout TK makes outdoor thermal imaging more possible. It has the ability to see heat signatures in total darkness and grab-and-go simplicity. You can conveniently operate it with one hand. The Scout TK Thermal Monocular is an entry-level device but has a very reasonable price tag. There are 2 sizes available in this thermal spotter model, and as far as thermal imaging is concerned, the 2 are quite efficient. One is Flur Scout TK Mini Thermal Monocular, and the other is Flur Ocean Scout TK Marine Thermal Monocular. Do you fancy flying a plane? DJI's new drone beams the view from its camera straight into a headset back on terra firma. You see what the drone sees. It's a user-friendly version of what drone racing pilots use in competitions. The drone itself can move at a max speed of 140 kilometers per hour and go from 0 to 60 in just 2 seconds. It has a max range of 10 kilometers. The tech is pretty power hungry, so you'll get a maximum of 25 minutes out of a flight, but it will be one hell of a ride. This invention has real superpowers. The DJI FPV goggles are light, comfortable, and equipped with incredible features, such as multi-antenna technology for stable video transmission. It also includes 2 screens and 2 user-friendly channel adjustment buttons. The DJI FPV camera has a 150-degree ultra-wide-angle lens for an expansive field of view. Pilots can also select from 3 camera modes to overcome challenges in different flying scenarios, as well as adjust screen brightness and saturation to obtain a vivid image. As a highly integrated video transmission solution, the DJI Digital FB system is equipped with incredible components and powerful accessories, saving pilots the time and energy of purchasing each model separately. Designers from the Royal College of Art revealed the Eidos 2-piece of headgear able to amplify your sight and hearing. The gadgets themselves look otherworldly, like a minimalist version of Dr. Doom's mask. The idea is quite simple. As the team described it, every day we are bombarded with different, overlapping signals. The Eidos isolates one signal and then amplifies it. The result? Targeted hearing and vision. The team mentions possible applications for the device in schools and sports, though the bulky white design of the first-generation device is unrealistic for consumer use. The first device is a mask that fits over the mouth and ears to let the wearer hear speech more selectively. A directional microphone captures the audio, which is processed by software to neutralize background noise. It is then transmitted to the listener through headphones and a central mouthpiece, which passes the isolated sound directly to the inner ear via bone vibrations. This creates the unique sensation of hearing someone talk right inside your head. If that's not so weird, the second device fits over the eyes and applies special effects to what the wearer is seeing in real time. It is like what you see in long-exposure photography. A head-mounted camera captures the imagery and sends it to a computer, where it is processed by a custom software to detect the overlay movement. It is then played to the wearer inside the headset, allowing them to see patterns and traces of movement that would normally be undetectable. Now you can achieve amazing special effects like your favorite fire-spitting monsters. Dragon's breath is composed of all natural and organic substances in powder form. It becomes flammable when you make a fine mist of it in the air. You could just be the next fire-breathing sensation. The oval bottle's shape makes it easy to hide in the palm of your hand, then throw balls of fire or shooting lightning bolts from your fingertips. Aquatic illusions are also possible. Sprinkle the powder on water and a hydrophobic or water barrier forms instantly. This is a great product for living out your childhood fantasies. Compared to most regular types of shotgun ammunition that are mass-produced, the pyrotechnic shell is somewhat expensive and costs $5 to $7 per shell depending on caliber and load. Dragon's breath rounds are banned in many locations due to their inherent fire hazard. Even in areas where the round may be shipped, an extra fee for hazardous materials may be charged. Imagine a cool gadget that flies smoothly above the water at exhilarating speeds. It doesn't rely upon wind or waves and gives you the freedom to travel for up to 30 kilometers per charge. Imagine a watercraft so responsive that even the most subtle movement turns or changes your flying altitude, providing endless freedom and expression. Imagine a watercraft that combines the efficiency of hydrofoil wings and the latest in electric vehicle and battery technology to create a fast, clean, quiet, powerful ride. It's like nothing before. This is Flightboard, the gadget that will give you superpower. In 2021, Flightboard set records for the fastest e-foil speed in the world at 34 miles per hour. The brand also hosted the first official international e-foiling race, the Flight Cup. In 2022, flight ambassador Tom Court and big wave surfer Glenn Ovens used the e-foils to surf the biggest waves ever ridden on an electric hydrofoil. Despite 2 years of the coronavirus pandemic, Flightboard tells Design Boom it has experienced 100% growth year on year, selling 6,500 boards to customers in 90 countries worldwide. They've also extended their network to over 200 authorized global partners and expanded their team by almost 50% in the past year alone. Thanos is a mutant member of the race of superhumans known as the Titanian Eternals. The character possesses abilities common to the Eternals. However, his strength is amplified through a combination of his mutant eternal heritage, bionic amplification, mysticism, and power bestowed by the abstract entity Death. The character has been well received by critics and fans alike. Thanos is often credited as one of Marvel's best villains, as well as one of the greatest film villains of all time. In the comics, the Infinity Gauntlet was originally a glove from Thanos' own armor modified to house the individual Infinity Gems. In fact, the gauntlet was specifically forged at Thanos' demand, and does not match the armor seen on his right hand when worn. I have to admit, it looked like a gadget for men. Thanos snapped away half of the Google search results in April 2019, but the search engine had it removed no later than mid-2020. Everything from the detail, weight, light, and sounds made purchasing the Thanos glove well worth the $100 price tag. A regular snorkel vents the exhaled breath back through the intake tube, but this new gadget uses a one-way patented valve technology to expel the exhalation into the water. This way, fresh air comes in the tubes and the exhaled air goes out the valve. This latest gadget will make you realize this is a big deal. This is an awesome invention by engineers for ocean lovers. You can get this gadget for under $500 from any online platform. The Power Breather always supplies you with 100% fresh air through the 2 air channels, no matter how long you snorkel. It is the only snorkel you can dive with without having to forcefully blow air out. Intelligent valves protect you against the entrance of water and allow leaks to escape automatically via natural exhalation during long and deep dives. You can immediately continue breathing normally on the surface. The one-way air system always supplies you with unused oxygen-rich air. In contrast to full face masks, the Beach Edition allows unlimited diving thanks to pressure equalization. The new FlexSound Pulse chair brings a whole new sense to your cinema experience. The latest horror movie could literally shake you to your core, while the orchestral opening of the next Marvel film will make the hairs stand up on your neck. Instead of a loudspeaker blaring a film's audio at you, the Pulse uses speakers built into the chair to deliver sound that you can feel. The system offers all the intense sounds you could expect in a cinema theater, except now you can also feel frequencies up to 1,000 Hz on your skin. FlexSound Pulse is reported to provide a similar surround sound audio quality and touch sensation for each user, no matter where they are in the movie theater. They can do so without the theater needing to pump out huge volumes, so sound leakage from room to room should be much lower than with the traditional far-field loudspeaker technology. Beyond cinema and automotive use scenarios, the company says that the FlexSound augmented audio technology can be embedded into pretty much anything that's soft and comes into contact with your body. So it could find its way into home theaters, gaming chairs, boardroom furniture, shopping mall seats, relaxation therapy rooms, and more. If you want to keep in contact with your bitch while out of the house, this full 1080 pixel HD camera will give you a line of sight with her day or night. With a 160-degree wide-angle lens, 4x zoom and infrared night vision mode, you'll be able to keep an eye on your pooch no matter what. There is a barking alert that will send a push notification to your phone if your dog is upset, and a two-way chat system that will let you speak to your pet if you need to comfort or calm them down. With Furbo Dog Camera, your little bitch will feel like you were there, even when you're hanging with the crew. This camera not only lets you see and talk to your canine companion, but it also allows you to toss treats at him when you're not at home. Used by over 5,000 vets and professional dog trainers, the camera is designed to help keep your pup safe and happy. The Furbo Dog Camera lets you watch your dog for signs of separation anxiety, then uses the two-way audio treat tossing feature to calm and reassure him. You'll feel better knowing you can monitor him for signs of distress, and he'll feel relieved to hear your voice in his time of need. Waterproof coats are sprayed with water-repellent chemicals that make rain bead up and roll off the coat instead of soaking in. The coating also means the material beneath it can be breathable, preventing you from getting too hot underneath. Helly Hansen used a new kind of material that has small enough pores to keep water from coming in but lets hot vapor out. This potentially means the coat could stay waterproof for its entire life with no need for extra coatings or the tearing that comes with the process. You can get it for 240 pounds. Easily deflecting wind and rain, the Infinity Light Jacket has protective stitch-free overlays and minimal seams to shield its wearer. Designed for mountaineers operating in mixed conditions, the jacket is a lightweight solution for those looking for uncompromised protection. The climb-specific fitting of the Infinity jacket can be achieved using the adjustable hem and cuffs. The sleeves are pre-curved to ensure a full range of motion on steep ground, and it has a helmet-compatible down-filled hood with a wired peak and sealed adjusters. Cold, damp belays are instantly improved by an insulating two-way AquaGuard zip with a synthetic baffle. There's plenty of room to store your essentials in 2 large hand pockets, 2 internal mesh pockets, and a chest pocket. When on the climb, the Infinity jacket can be easily stashed in its small stuff sack and stowed in your pack. I want this one. How about you? Let's form a hiking pair. Stomp the ground without upsetting the earth. That's the idea behind these new trainers from Allbirds. The design follows the trend in running shoes over the past few years. A mesh upper provides lightness, the flared heels add stability, and a mixed density sole adds springiness. Where it differs is in its materials and manufacturing. The shoe is constructed out of materials made from wool, eucalyptus tree fiber, and sugarcane rather than the usual plastics and rubbers derived from fossil fuels. These Dashers have a carbon footprint of 8 kilograms of CO2, which is 30% less than the average trainer. Whether you are a Kenyan or simply a casual runner, Allbirds Tree Dashers are an excellent choice. The Dasher has a flexible, lightweight upper part to stabilize the foot and aid in your body's natural temperature regulation. Inside, there's a contoured footbed made out of castor bean foam for arch support. On the outside is a flared heel for better stability and to slow excessive pronation. The boot is made from the manufacturer's responsive sugarcane-based sweet foam. According to the company, the Dasher meets typical running show standards, so you should plan to replace them after 300 to 500 miles on average. Flynova's secret power comes from the onboard gyroscope motor. This allows it to perform maneuvers like magic. You can power it up by a micro USB cable for 15 minutes to get it fully charged. A single charge gives you a full 10 minutes of tricked-out flight time. Get the Superpower gadget package for non-stop fun. For a limited time while supplies last, Walmart has the Flynova Flying Spinner for $19.75 with free shipping. This is one real superhero gadget, don't you think? The biggest threats to the Flynova Pro's performance are thread or string and hair. Just like your vacuum spinner brush catches things and wraps them all around, so does the Flynova Pro. The culprit points are located between the slender gaps on either end of the post that connects to the LED strip. When this happens, you can hear the fan's motor tone change. You'll also notice that the Flynova Pro doesn't go half as high or far anymore. To correct this, you'll need thin tweezers, an even thinner nail file, and patience. Manual agility is also required. Use the file to cut through the string or hair so that the tweezers can grab and remove the pieces. Remember our tradition. You love the video, you hit the like button, we bring you more like it. Thank you. Experience a new world of intelligent hearing that allows you to filter what you want to hear. Imagine a world where you can focus on conversations in challenging social environments, or where you can control how you hear what's around you based on your preference and location. This intelligent device allows you to do just that and more. It enables you to connect to your digital devices so you can listen to your music in stereo, engage with SIRI and other voice-enabled apps, and make clear, hands-free phone calls. Nuheara is an audio wearables company that develops and produces proprietary hearing augmentation technology. The company has co-headquarters in Perth, San Francisco, and New York. On the back of a hugely successful crowdfunding campaign in 2016, Nuheara rose into international prominence with the release of its first wireless earbuds product, IQ Buds. Do you want to hear something? Anything? Tell us what you would do if you got this one. Cities around the world are continually out fossil-fueled vehicles to reduce air pollution. In their wake, electric bikes increasingly look like the best commuter option for those who don't want to walk. The DAB Concept E is the electric equivalent of a 125cc motorbike, which you can ride after a few hours of training and a thorough read of the highway code. The bike is reported to have a range of about 112 kilometers and tops at 104 kilometers per hour. This future gadget is just a concept right now. The bike is available in 2 colorways, metallic gray and midnight blue. They both feature leather seats and handlebar grips embossed with the TB monogram pattern. There's also bold branding across the bodywork and the rims. It may seem like an unlikely pairing, but both DAB Motors and Burberry have focused on luxurious expensive goods. Both brands see eye to eye on sustainability. The price for this exclusive electronic pleasure is €28,500. Clearly, technology can take human ability all the way to infinity. So prepare to do 10 more wonders. What if listening to music didn't have to mean shutting yourself off from the world? Sony's new Neckband speaker gives your ears a rest and sits on your shoulders, firing the audios towards your ears in a focused beam. There's a built-in microphone and Bluetooth connectivity, which means you can either take calls or listen to music up to 30 meters away from your computer. No more getting found listening to music during boring speeches. Sony claims the upward angle of the full-range speaker optimizes sound for your ears only. Here are a few highlights about this gadget. It is packed with technology to work from home. The MB10 also has dedicated mute, volume, and power buttons. It is crafted from premium materials to be comfortable around your neck and lightweight. It has an excellent sound quality from a full-range upward-facing speaker unit. This can pick speech and be heard with precise voice pickup technology. It has an integrated mute button for ease of use during work calls and has up to 20 hours of battery life with USB-C quick charging. It also connects to multiple devices at once with a multi-point connection. Do you want this one? I bet you do, so hit the like button. Rob Spence is a one-eyed filmmaker who has a prosthetic eye with a wireless video camera embedded in it. But first, do us a favor. Click that like button to inspire us. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell and you won't miss any interesting videos. And then, let's go. It's not connected to his brain, but provides the world with his point of view, literally. The Iborg Project began when the filmmaker decided to get a prosthetic eye with a video camera in it. Developing the prototype prosthetic bionic eye was a challenge. Bowen needed to redesign a traditional prosthetic eye, changing it from a single to a two-piece that could snap shut. The camera, transmitter, and power supply need to fit in between the two pieces, and the fit needs to keep everything dry. In addition to size and waterproofing issues, the weight of the eye is also an issue. Modification of the prosthetic eye adds weight, which may affect wear in the eye socket and possibly affect the appearance of facial structure. Spence has a blog running with updates on the project. He says his goal with the Iborg Project is twofold: to raise awareness of constant surveillance in society and to get people talking self-consciously. Kostas Grammatis, a multi-talented engineer, designed and executed the world's first wireless camera inside a prosthetic eye, all on Rob's kitchen table. Ever wanted to control your own dreams? Well, now you can with this excellent dream headband. It has an innovative design that monitors your brainwaves and movements. This means it can track down your sleeping patterns and induce lucid dreams. Soon you'll be the hero of your dreams and have all the superpowers that you ever wanted. iBand Plus tracks and analyzes information about your brain and body throughout the sleep cycle with an advanced auto-learning software algorithm. The iBand Plus uses the app and a set of clever microchips and technology embedded in the device to work out if you are in your rapid eye movement sleep, and then plays audio-visual cues. The cues can be flashing lights, flashing colored lights, sounds played through the pillow speakers, or a combination of all of them in varying order and duration. You can change settings like this depending on what works best for you. So what do you think about all these cool gadgets? How do you think you can use them? Let us know in our comments below. Like always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and leave us some love in the comment section. To keep up to date with all of our awesome videos, be sure to hit subscribe and turn your notifications on to never miss a thing. Until next time, do take care of yourself.